It's someday in March.
1st of March.
Dude, it's March 1st. Heck yeah. It's March 1st. We're going to prune apple trees. I've got some apple trees here in one of my plots that you would have seen. I think you would have seen. Possibly, potentially would have seen. I don't remember if this was on another previous vlog that we posted or not. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, you're going to see it anyway in just a second. And pretty much right now. Alright guys, so I've got an apple tree here, and this tree has been absolutely neglected. I haven't been doing much on this side of the farm for a while. This timber area, I just kind of didn't have the time or the ability to do what I wanted to do with it until this year. This is going to be a bedding area. I planted these apple trees, gosh, it's been my senior year of high school. I'm 24 now. So probably about 7 years ago, and this tree's done really well growth wise. It just needs to be pruned in the worst kind of way. So what the general rule of thumb on what to take, everybody, we get questions of what do I trim. Anything under 10 and 2 on a clock, just think the hour and minute hand on 10 and 2, anything under that you want to take. So this guy right here, we're going to take him. We're going to take this guy. Anything and this type of straight up and down stuff that's following the main trunk up. You want to have the centralized trunk. You want to have your branches coming out. I'm going to take some of the shorter stuff off, and anyway, try to get this tree to get more foliage up top. I opened up the canopy, cut and pushed a bunch of trees. So anyway, we're going to trim this tree. The tree is still dormant. It's March 1st. It's a pretty good time to be doing this. We've had really good luck with it. We're going to prune this up, get it looking good, and hopefully it's going to look rough. And trust me, if you do it right, the tree's going to look rough. But it's amazing the trees are just so resilient, It's really amazing how you can take a tree that's, just a disaster, honestly, like this, and trim it and prune it so that you get a really awesome return on your fruit crop, and the wildlife are just going to benefit abundantly from this. So here we go. Alright guys, so we just wrapped up pruning these trees. Should be able to see that behind me. Oh man, that needed done real bad. We pruned a bunch of Jerry's trees actually last year at the farm.
Yeah, it made a big difference this year on just the fruit health and the size of the fruit and everything on it. So yeah.
Cool. I haven't been back to see that part of the farm, of his farm yet.
We left 2 trees that we didn't prune, and the others we did prune. And you could tell a difference between the one that wasn't pruned and the one that had so much air movement through there, and healthier fruit, they said. So. Yeah, cool. So anyway, got these trees pruned up pretty good, and anyway, a year from now, hopefully they do better. They look better. We'll come back, touch them up, and it's something that can be done every year or every couple of years, however, but just keep an eye on them. So that's pruning trees, and what are we off to now?
Go transplant a couple trees, and hopefully pick up some sheds, because where the trees are at, there's a high probability of picking up some antlers. So anyway, kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Let's
Ready?
do it.
Okay. All right, I'm going to show you guys now how to transplant a small cedar tree, and it's actually, you'd be surprised how big of a cedar tree you can transplant. I didn't really know, so I kind of played with it with it a little bit. I've gotten up to 3-foot cedar trees, and the reason I haven't done more than that is because it takes a lot of work to dig out a tree bigger than that. So I'm going to show you guys how to transplant. We've got an area here where the trees are not serving any purpose. and I have a place that I do need some cedar trees in. So we're going to transplant, pick out a mess of these trees, pull them up. I'm going to show you how to do that, and then we're going to go put them in where I need some cover up the lodge. And so here we go. Okay, so this little cedar tree is absolutely perfect. We're looking at about 14 inches tall. These things just transplant so nice. I want to pull the grass back leaves from the base. Don't need that. What you want to do is you want to come out about a foot, about 12 inches is what I've had real good luck with. So, and you're going to basically cut a circle straight down with your shovel. Once you get all the way down, you put your shovel in, push it down under just a tad bit, give it a little yank, and this whole thing will just pop right out. So. Okay guys, well that's a wrap on transplanting these cedar trees. Ellie wants me to scratch her head, but anyway, so we got these done, we got them flagged, and this looks good. This is a good start to a north wind windbreak for these deer, and it's real close to my food plots. I really think this is going to turn out well. Got them planted and going to come in with some water these trees and mulch them with some straw. Anyway, and then we'll come in this summer, and I'll spray around each one of these trees to kill the grass so it's not competing for moisture. This is up on a more rocky hillside. There's not a lot of topsoil. It's a lot of red clay. There is some topsoil, but not a whole lot. So I want to conserve moisture, and if it gets dry, we will come up and water these trees. So anyway, that's a wrap. That's how you transplant a cedar tree. I've had really good luck with this. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks.